Welcome back to more of the World of Magic, everybody. So last time we were level 18, and in this video we are now 19. Look at that. Once again, I did actually level up off screen in between episodes, because this time I was fighting a Raven, not a cheap Oopa Roopa, and I got tempted, you know. I had to do it even though I was at 99.95. But honestly, it's fine as long as I keep making the progress. You know, you don't have to physically see the level up. I'm sure later on you will actually be seeing the physical levels because they're more rare. But yeah, you know, I mean, we're in episode 25, level 19. I think by this point you're like, wow, Shiny, you're progressing really fast. By this point you'll be level 50 by like episode 80. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, here's my equipment. You can have already know it's all the same thing. Here's my items. I actually got a Kamaki token from beating a freaking Raven. And a Raven Feather, which didn't sell because I overpriced it. Because I'm cheap. Or not cheap, sorry. I'm greedy. Swirling Bow still has not sold, and that's because once again I did actually overprice it because, well, that's me, you know? Ah, yes, now I can see some— what the hell? I mean, now that I look at it, it doesn't look all that— I don't know. Because that was the other one. That one is +6. Dude, nobody's gonna buy that one. This one is better. 3 critical. Well, I mean, technically, because critical is better than dexterity in most cases. But if you're battlefield camping, you'll need a balance of both because dexterity gives you evasion. It's basically like evasion and critical rate, but if you have critical, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, that one just looks a little overpriced. Or maybe a lot. This one does too, because that would be 3 dex. But that's 80. I don't know. I mean, mine is 80,000 plus 3, 1 dex. Maybe I should put it to 70,000 because it's gonna expire soon anyway. I'm gonna forget. You know what? Give me my money back, or not my money back, my item back, and keep the money. I don't know how much it was, but I'm gonna put it down to that. Like I said, sometimes it's better to not put like 71,000, but something else, because that'll make it seem like you don't know what the hell you're doing. 71, 545. Sure, let's do that. Deposit money 1,000. Okay, well that's that. As you can see, my faction did actually end up killing— what the hell's her name? Darlene? Now I have 3 20% buffs. I have a 60% buff in experience at the moment. That is amazing, people. That is so purely amazing. Like, oh my god. Bulldozer, Continent Bulldozer. Oh, here's Blaster. I will kill Blaster. I mean, why not, right? Anything? Any wild charge? Nope. God damn it. Of course not. Let's take a look at Raven. Maybe Raven could be here. If nobody's farming him, you know? The crows. Let's see. I don't see a fast-moving bird, unfortunately. Let me run up here, because sometimes the white crow could be up here. He is. He actually is up here. Wow. I will gladly kill this thing. Let's see how much experience I get. 0.03. With the 3 buffs. 0.47. That's not bad. Okay, I mean, that was 0.44 from just killing the white crow. As you can see, it damaged me quite a bit because it is the same level as me at 19. Thing is, I don't see a Raven, as I just said. So I'm pretty sure it's been killed. It's recently been killed. That's okay, though. That is okay. Just make sure on all this. Yeah, no, the Raven's gone. Okay, let me come over to this corner now and try to find a Bloody Gosumi. Bloody Gosumis, I believe, are level 18. Which means that they will still be the same— no, actually no, that would be blue. It would actually be a blue name. Red-Eye Gosumis are green name. Okay, that makes sense. Sometimes you can actually spawn down here, by the way, the Bloody. Right down here by itself. Yeah, here it is actually. I was just talking about that, wow. So everything was here in Lionel's Plains except the Raven. Which makes sense, because Raven is the most valuable one. You drop the box. I mean, sure. I'll take the box. Give me some good stuff. Not really, just recall scrolls, really. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to be training here in the Gosumis. I know I did that a number of episodes ago, but that was when I was level 18. Now I'm not. Now level 19, so it should actually be a little easier to kill these guys. Because now I can actually hit them a little better. Also, I believe when I came here, I didn't have my pet and stuff, right? Or did I? I don't remember. Maybe I did. I mean, I'm just going to try to fight as many as I can. I should probably make it to the platform if I can. Because making it to the platform makes it a little bit easier in terms of, like, knowing what to, or, like, how to kill lure the enemies, you know, or lure kill. As you can see, with the 3 buffs, I'm going from 0.89 to 1.0. Which means it's basically 0.21 per kill. And keep in mind, that's with the 3 buffs, as I kept saying. That's with the 3 buffs. So I'm going to go to like 1.31 with this. Or 3.2. So it's giving roughly 0.21 to 0.22 per kill. Which, again, it's not all that bad. It really isn't. It just keeps getting worse and worse, you know, in terms of leveling up. It's ridiculous how long it can actually take. Now, one thing that, I guess I'm getting a little ahead of myself by doing this, but one thing that you kind of sometimes want to do is that, when you, like, for example, when you level up a few more times, because here in this forest with, ruins, there are essentially 3 normal enemies. There's Mutant Gosumis, large spiders, and then the big boars. The thing is, the large spiders are just like other enemies, like the Woopas, remember all those underground spiders, skeletons, in which they are fast-moving enemies. What that means is that it is not actually a good place to, you know, to train. Because they're fast enemies. So because of that, eventually once you are finished with the Gosumis, what you want to do instead is go to the boars. So, yeah, but the thing is that for this map, and it's really this map only, it's actually kind of difficult to make it to the boars because the large spiders are always there, and they're trying to demolish you. And yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Because like you have to run through them, you have to. As you can see, for the battlefield, it's currently tied 3-3. I mean, I don't really mind it too much if we don't win, because that's still my buff. Even though if you already have the buff and if you win, it does actually get recast on you. Like the 1 hour starts over. At least that's what I was told. And I think that is true. I think it is. Oh wait, oh my god, I wasn't looking at that. Oh my god, I was looking at the computer, and I just realized that this is actually a Berserk Gosumi. That's the mini-boss. Hoping I can get lucky, you know, a little bit. I mean, I already fought 2 mini-bosses and 1 boss in this video. Okay, if I can just kill this stupid thing. The thing is, I'm missing way too much because that thing is level 22. That thing is 3 levels above me. Okay, anything? Nope. Of course not. It never is. Never anything. Okay, time to just kill a bunch of more Mutant Gosumis. I mean, at least I found a Berserk. At least I found it, you know? Yeah, but see, for this level, I was actually thinking of going back to the lighthouse again and fighting. This time it would be ghosts, actually, the level 20 enemies, or actually the what are they called? Snake-tail lizards, which are level 21. The thing is, though, snake-tail lizards aren't like, it's not the best enemy to be fighting, because if you actually want to get to the snake-tail lizards, you actually have to go through the dark beholders. Like, basically, they're in the 4th floor. Or sorry, not the 4th floor, Jesus Christ, the 3rd floor. Wait, 1, 2, yeah, the 3rd floor. But the thing is, when you first enter the 3rd floor, what you'll notice is that the Dark Beholders are the first enemies that are in the 3rd floor, which means if you want to get to the Snake-tailed Lizards, which are a level under the Dark Beholders, you have to either run through the Dark Beholders, always, back and forth, which you get hit, or you fight the Dark Beholders, which you don't have too much hit rate for if you're like me. Like for me, I can hit the Snake-tailed Lizards pretty good right now, but not the Dark Beholders. The Dark Beholders are basically the same level as the Mutant Gosumis that I just killed. And look how long it took me to kill that. See? I'm just saying. It's kind of a problem. Okay, these things are spawning at a pretty fast rate. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, it's easiest if I have to go to the platform or if I go to the very bottom of the forest, not in the middle. The middle isn't a very safe place because you could get them like just spawning you on both up or down, and you could essentially get sandwiched. So let me go and run up there. Just watch a freaking ghost snake be here. Oh my god. I mean, I can't kill it, there's no way. I'm just saying. Let me make my way up there, slowly but surely. But yeah, so when you have your buffs, your experience buffs, this is the best time ever to like train. Especially later on, because these buffs do actually add up over time. You know, and you'll see the difference in having like 20% versus 40% versus 0%. I mean, you should always have 20%, the green one, you know, but what the... Dude? Also, as far as what I'm going to be getting next, like what upgrade, it's either going to be the armor, the +5, the 2 critical rate, you know, one, or a bow. But the thing is, for the bow, well, I mean, I'm going to reach level 20 before I have enough money anyway, but I don't know, it's going to be a little complicated for a couple reasons, which I'll get to a little bit later. See, for now, priority is just to level up, that's it. Keep leveling up, especially because level 21 is a really important level, like I keep saying. Once you reach 21, that's when you can finally grind a lot better, because you have multi-shot too. So I'm gonna like maybe time myself in terms of like how fast I'm getting experience in half an hour. Although I didn't actually, like by the time this video is over, I'm not gonna have fought these for half an hour. It's gonna be like 25-ish minutes, you know? Around that much. Because by the looks of it, because of these buffs, it's not taking all that long. Oh look, another ice cube. I actually don't know when the when that event is over for ice cubes. I mean, they're still dropping them, so that's nice. But yeah, as you can see, there's no ghost snake here. No ghost snake, so that's fine. It's better for me because again, I can't even kill it. If it was actually here in the platform, I mean, it doesn't spawn literally on the platform, it spawns a little bit under the stairs on the platform. Like around here-ish, around there. But yeah, as far as those like boss videos that I'm talking about, I'm gonna be making them soon. At least some of them. It's just oh, Cirrus actually won. Wow. It's just that I'm trying to think of a really good way of making each individual video really like really good and really well detailed. Because the other ones that I did of like, oh, here's the woody forest, here's Mushroom Marshland, here's Wingpro Island Beach, like those, I didn't like them that much how I made them. They weren't too specific and too detailed, and yeah, that kind of sucked. Let's just say that, you know? And now, oh my god, the other buff is running out. What? I didn't know that. I thought I still had like another half an hour. Because I didn't train all that much with it. Only like 10 minutes. Off screen. And all the walking around and preparing was another like 10 minutes probably. What the hell? Did I leave the game on in the background accidentally or something for a while? Maybe I did. Yeah, because I didn't mention this, but I'm sure you knew. It's actually, like, that buff stays for an hour, but it's an hour of being in the game. Like, if you get the buff and then you log out for like a week, and then you come back on, it'll still be on, because you only played for like 5 minutes or so. You still have it for like 55-ish minutes, you know? So it's 1 hour when you're actually logged onto the game. If you log out, the counter freezes. So let me take a look at the difference now. I'm at 0.88. And now it's 0.06. Yeah, I mean, you can see the difference there. Because I should have been at 0.09 to 0.10 with the other buff. But now that it's gone, it's a little bit less experience per kill, so again, through time, it does add up. It really does. Ooh, a box. I will take that. Let's take a look, and it contains piece of bone. Sweet. Yeah, so I will actually probably say this, that I think by this point, this is when I'm going to stop like the whole reaching all the way to the next level in between episodes. Like, here's the thing, if I want to keep this series daily, I don't think, what I'm saying is I don't think I can actually reach 99% at level 19 before I upload the next one. That's going to be crazy. It's honestly going to be too overwhelming now, and especially because the semester just started. Last week, actually. Things are going to get more hectic. I'm going to have less time to play. I mean, I can still keep uploading these daily, it's just not going to be as progressive as you think. Which, again, I have no problem with, but I don't know if all of you would have a problem with that. I mean, it's fine. The thing is that, like, if I'm going to keep this series daily, I'm thinking of doing mostly bosses. Because here's the thing, I haven't mentioned this to a lot of people. I'm sure you can probably tell just the style that I did my videos of. The part that I like the most about this game is killing bosses. Even if they drop nothing. I just get this nice juicy feeling, you know, every time I kill one, and I like it. And it's always just fun hunting them down, seeing them, getting that, like, nice little spark up, you know? What the hell? What are these guys doing? Are you trying to find Ghost Snake or something? Probably. But yeah, you know? They just ran through. They just ran through the Ghost Snake even though, oh my god, that is so funny. I'm glad I caught that on camera. These guys are like camping the boss, I think, and they're like, oh, it should spawn in like the next 10 seconds. And they actually were a little bit too late. Sorry, a little bit too early by like 5 seconds. If they actually stayed here for a little bit more... Dude, seriously? I mean, I'm sure that they were camping because they look very suspicious. Just freaking bull rushing here and for a second and then moving on to the next spawn. I mean, I guess they're learning camping. They're learning, you know? They're just gotta tweak things a little bit with the timer and all, and it'll be fine. But, wow, that's funny. That's just really funny to me. I don't want to shout, though. Because what's gonna happen is a bunch of freaking 10 pros are gonna come over here, and then they're all gonna cause drama to each other because this game with this community, man. Holy shit, okay. In this series, I'm up to part 25 now, and I haven't even talked about, like... Oh, it's getting killed now. Let's see what it drops. Well, it died. Yeah, because again, two hands, you were a little too early there. Close, but a little too early. Oh shit. Shift. Okay, kill that one and then run. No, kill it. Good. Okay. But yeah, you know, like, okay, I'm in part 25, and I haven't even talked about the whole, like, community of this game. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. And here's the thing, because I love this game a lot. I mean, yes, there was a point in my life, by point I mean like a few years ago, where I just grew bored of it so much. But aside from that, I love this game a lot. And even though I love the game, I'm going to be honest with you. And I don't mean this, I really hate to say this, especially if you also love the game dearly, and if you're one of the few players who is like very ethical, you know, and very like a nice player. This game has one of the worst communities, like, holy shit, man. Like, and again, I hate doing that because I think some of you who like really have this game like tied to your hearts, you would probably take offense to what I just said right there. And again, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm speaking in terms of a generalization. Like, maybe you who just got offended by me saying that, maybe you are a definition of a very amazing player in this game, a very nice and genuine player, you know? That is basically not cancer in this game. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to speak as realistic as I can. This game, it has one of the worst communities ever. Like, the people in this game, like, don't get me wrong, there are some nice people out there who will help you. Who will give you money as a low level. I mean, even though that's, I guess people say whatever about that, but who will lure for you for no charge, who will help guide you, you know, throughout the game. But the majority of players, they're just not like that. They're not, and they're very all about me. They're very... Like, that person right there, was his name Two Hands or something, who was there? He didn't react negatively, and I can't really, I don't know that person personally, you know? I can't say maybe he's talking something with his skill like, oh, this guy's gonna be killed on sight now, this guy who killed Ghost Snake. I'm just saying, that's a possibility, that's also not a possibility. I'm not going to criticize or assume or anything like that, you know? But I'm just saying, a lot of people, if they were in Two Hands' shoes right there, instead of not saying anything, they would have probably said, F you, you're gonna be killed on sight now, you're blacklisted, screw you, I don't even know, you get the point of what I'm saying. It's ridiculous, it honestly is like that. Try and tell me why in that situation where, what was that guy's name, like TJ Hunter or something? He killed a Ghost Snake. If another pro comes when TJ is about to, when he's at the verge of killing it, so you basically see like the last 2 seconds of the battle. I don't care who you are, if you're a level 50 player and you just saw a level 30 player kill Ghost Snake, you have no right to say, oh, you're killed on sight, that was my Ghost Snake. No, you are literally the biggest idiot ever if you would think that you're that. Just because you're a level, I mean I said 50, but I'm 40 plus, I don't even care, whatever. Anybody. Just because you're a higher level than somebody else, just because you, quote, know more about the game than somebody else, you have better equipment, better skills, whatever, all that stuff, you have no right to say that that Ghost Snake was yours. Again, it didn't happen in a situation, I was just using that as an example of what could potentially have happened. No, it's not. If you were camping the boss and you didn't actually do it right and somebody else got to it before, that's your fault. I mean, you tried your best to... Oh, why don't I have this dude? There we go. You tried your best in camping it, you miscalculated a couple things here and there, and that was your own fault. That was yours. The fact is that TJ Hunter in that situation got to it first, And yeah, that's that. That's honestly that. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. I don't think I need to talk any more about that stuff, but man, it pisses me off sometimes, the community in this game. That's also part of the reason why I chose not to ever join a guild in this game. Because I don't want to get caught up in the drama. There's drama in like literally every freaking guild in this game, and it's so ridiculous, and the game is lagging now, what the hell? And it's just, man, it's crazy. I mean, again, not literally every guild, you know what I mean. I'm just saying it as an over-exaggeration there, but you get what I mean. It's kind of sad, because the game is really well loved by a lot of people, and it's a really fun game. It can be tedious and repetitive at times, and I get that, but in general, I still find it to be a fun game. But sometimes it kills it that the community does that, and there's other games out there that are like that too, you know? There really are. But yeah, that's pretty much it about my rant, you know, for now. I think that's about it. I mean, maybe I'll think of another rant sometimes. Also, I got a comment that apparently there's a new map coming out soon. I mean, honestly, by the time I upload this video, it might already be out. It probably will be, because they said in a few days, and this thing will actually be up like 5 days after I'm recording it. So actually, it could already be out by this time. It could be. And if it is, oh my god, freaking game with stupid lag. But yeah, I need to check that out to see if like this whole new map thing is true. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, can y'all believe it though? Like, it's been so long. Like, the what the hell's it called? The Sky Castle? Because I know some of you watching this probably weren't playing the game back when Sky Castle wasn't a thing, but like, I played the game back when it wasn't a thing. I did. Because it came out in December of 2012. That's when it came out. The thing is though, and I still remember this very well, because I played this game it was early 2012 actually, when I started to play the game. This was before I did YouTube. And that's when I reached like a level 20 something account, and I eventually just stopped playing. My name was Wavebeam back in the day, you know? It's pretty funny. But yeah, you know, that was me back then. And I was basically used to the game without the Sky Castle, without instant dungeons, without a bunch of other things, you know? But like, obviously without the Marsh of Death update, or Maze of Forest, sorry, which came out a lot later. But yeah, you know, and then eventually in December 2012, the Sky Castle came out, and I was like, holy shit, this is so amazing, this concept is so cool. And it is cool even to this day, it is really cool. But, like, what's funny is that a lot of you watching this can't imagine the game of the World of Magic without the Sky Castle. I can, and there's a handful of players that can because they were there. But it's just funny seeing that. Just like how a bunch of the newer players, now they can't see this game without the Maze of Forest, you know? Whereas a lot of us can. And it's just funny seeing perspectives like that, you know, because they change over time. I mean, not the perspectives, like, well, yeah, perspectives change over time, but like the mentality of the past doesn't really change. If that makes any sense. I think I worded that wrong, but you know what I mean. It's interesting to me just seeing that, you know? Like, man, I remember back in the day when, like, the best pets were like 7.5 deadly. Oh my god, that's OP. And now we're up to like 12 point something or whatever. Oh my god. 12.4 I think is the highest. Jesus. That's ridiculous. So ridiculous. You know what, a couple comments I actually got recently? Because you know how I was like, oh, I'm just going to spend $3 in this game, that's it. A number of comments actually told me, hey, you should spend money so you can make progress faster because you're making a YouTube series. And YouTube series are all about having it, like, doing it fun for the viewers, you know? Whereas if you don't spend money, it's going to be boring because you have to train so much. But if you spend money, it'll be easier. That's actually a very common argument. I don't know, but the thing is, I told myself I was going to stay true to this thing of, like, the free I mean, not free, $3, you know, but... Wait, another Mutant Gosumi? Which means it's been 20 minutes. It spawned in 20 minutes. Interesting. Oh my god, dude, stop missing. Seriously? Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to go over here. Yeah, because I think just spawned, you know? Damn, that range, though. Did you see that? He still got me from pretty damn far. Dude, my hit rate sucks. It's only 4. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, dude. Please kill this thing. Thank you. Didn't drop anything? I don't actually know. I need to end the video anyway soon, once I kill this guy. And I think a guy up there that I left wounded a little bit, right? I think. Pretty sure. Let's take a look. That's actually it. Yeah, I left this guy wounded a little bit. Alright. So I'm gonna end it here. In roughly 25-ish minutes of playing, I made it to 12.94, so basically half. Which means that I'll reach 100% by this rate in 200 minutes. Which is roughly a little over 3 hours. God damn, that's crazy. Okay, so if you enjoyed this episode in any way, please be sure to leave a like. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great and a fantastic day.